Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in this journey, we are still in Montego Bay. We are on a stretch of road that is popularly called Bottom Road. Bottom Road, it was formerly Gloucester Avenue. But a few years ago, it was changed to Jimmy Cliff Boulevard. It was named in recognition of Jimmy Cliff, or reggae icon. We are heading towards a community that most of you, I am sure, has never been there before. Like we told you last week, we'll be taking you somewhere. We'll be ending the journey somewhere where most of us have never been. It is our first time going there. We are gonna go out and we are gonna pass Carroll Gardens. We are gonna turn at Hospital and go up. That stretch of road is called Spring Farm Road. We are gonna go up to a place that is called Highlands. It's a gated community. Most of the houses up there is where they do Airbnb. Some very nice houses are up there. So sit back, relax, and drive with me. We are bringing you the news and we are also exploring Jamaica. That's what we do. So today we have a few stories for you. Now, yesterday I asked two questions. The first one was, is Jamaica a failed state? And the second one was, if Jamaica is not a failed state, are we heading there? I'm going to deal with the first question in this video. And the second question, I'm going to address it in another video because I did not give an answer yesterday. I threw out the questions, I read the comments. A lot of persons are saying Jamaica is a failed state. Some are saying it's not failed as yet, but it's heading there. So let me deal with the failed state part first. Jamaica is not a failed state. By all the definitions I gave yesterday, Jamaica is not a failed state. And let me tell you why. We have seen the Prime Minister announce lockdown days. If Jamaica was a failed state, there could be no lockdown days in Jamaica. If the Prime Minister should announce that Sunday coming is a lockdown day, you can count the amount of people and vehicles that you're going to see on the road. In a failed state, you can never have that. If curfew is announced in certain areas, tonight, you're not going to see anyone on the road. So, that alone is telling us that there's still some semblance of law and order in Jamaica. So, we cannot say it is a failed state. What the government needs to do, and I heard Sir P tackle it last week Sunday. Politics Watch, yeah man, he addressed it. Seems like how the government can institute laws because of the pandemic. You see people going to court and paying how much money for not wearing masks and this and that. The government, and when I say government, I am talking about the JLP and the PNP. They need to sit down and come up with ideas to tackle the monster of crime. What has been hurt in Jamaica over the years is that when the PNP is in power, the JLP oppose. When the JLP is in power, the PNP oppose. Because both of them are thinking of gaining power or holding on to power. So, back to the question, Jamaica is not a failed state. The question about whether or not we are heading there, I will address it in another video. Now, in the news today, we are learning that a lady, she was seriously injured in an accident. This accident, it took place on Saturday, December 4, 2021, some minutes after 10 p.m. It took place along the Fairfield main road. You know where Vistaprint is, in Montego Bay? Right there is where this accident took place. Here's what happened. A man from Montego Bay, he was driving a motor truck. He was traveling from West Green towards the Fairfield main road. When on reaching in the vicinity of Vistaprint, the driver of the truck, he observed an object moving across the road. He swerved to avoid hitting this object, but he felt an impact. So the driver of the truck, he stopped and came out. When he came out of the truck, he realized that a female dressed in black clothing was lying along the roadway. This female was bleeding from her head back. She was transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where she has been admitted in a serious condition. She was in an unconscious state. Up until the time of recording this video, we hadn't gotten her name. We are not yet sure of her status, whether she's still here with us or she's gone. But if and when we get that information, we'll be advising you. We are also told that the front grille of the truck, it was damaged. Now in the video that we posted yesterday evening, we told you that we had received information that there was a shooting. This shooting, it took place in the Kentucky Square. Now, Kentucky, if you are leaving Savlamar and you are heading towards Bluefields, when you reach at the Cave Crossing, you turn up into the hills and you go straight up. Up there is called Kentucky. One of these days I'm going to drive through so you can see what the area looks like. This incident, like we said, it took place at the Kentucky Square. It took place yesterday, Sunday, December 5th, 2021, about 12:30 p.m. Our information is that a man is popularly known as Benny. It is said that Benny, he was sitting in the Kentucky Square when two men rode up on a motorcycle again. It is said that the men, they stopped at Benny's foot. The man who was riding the motorcycle, he started a conversation with Benny. By all indication, Benny knew the two persons who were on the motorcycle. It is said that the pillion, the man on the back of the motorcycle, he brandished a gun and opened gunfire at Benny. Benny was hit in his hand, or one of his hands, one of his feet, and other parts of his body. The hoodlums on the motorcycle, they then made good their escape. Benny was transported to a nearby hospital where he was admitted. At the time of recording this video, we hadn't yet gotten any information as to the status of Benny. But we were told that yesterday he was stable. But you know, things can change. So if we get any other information, we will be updating this story. These hoodlums, they were not shooting at Benny's hands or feet. The mayhem. We are also learning that yesterday afternoon, Sunday, December 5th, 2021, a man was shot by a licensed firearm holder at Bogue Village, Montego Bay, in the parish of St. James. We got the name of the man. Well, his first name is Romain. We are told that he was shot by a licensed firearm holder. He received a wound to his right shoulder. We are still getting some information, and we are going to be updating this story. But it is confirmed. Romain, he was shot and injured by a licensed firearm holder. More details will be coming up shortly. We are also learning that late last night, a man was shot and taken out at Megitop in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Like we said, it happened last night, Sunday, the 5th of December, 2021, about 11:30 p.m. The information we are getting so far is that residents of the area, they reportedly heard loud explosions sounding like gunshot. As a result, the police were alerted. The police went to the scene and the man was found with what appears to be gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. This is also another story that we are going to be updating. Now, if you are here and you are watching our video, if you have not yet, hit on the like button. Remember, hit on it. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, ensure that you hit on the subscribe button. As also hit on the notification bell, then click all. So that as soon as we have uploaded a new video, you will be notified. We're almost there. By the looks of things, by Friday of this week, we should be reaching our 50,000 subscribers target. So we are hoping that by Saturday, we'll be announcing how we are going to give away the money. And by Sunday, we are hoping to announce the winners. And by Monday, we are hoping to give away all of the money. My viewers, my subscribers, we are still accepting donations. If you want to donate to the venture, send us a WhatsApp message, 876-458-9111. We accept via Cash App, Zelle, a Zelle name or Zelle, PayPal, Western Union, MoneyGram, you name it. Let us make some people's Christmas merry. Yeah, man, some people really need it. Sometimes we complain, Sometimes we complain about the least little things. But if we are to know, really and truly, how some people are living, we would have stopped complaining. You ever hear the story of the man who go up in the tree with the rope and decided that he was going to take his own 3 points, and he was eating a banana because he decided that that banana would be his last meal? So he ate the banana and threw the skin down the ground. And somebody who was under the tree picked up the banana skin and eat it. And the man decides, say, look here, somebody down there so worse than me. And he come back down off of the tree. We complain all the while about some things that are affecting us. Some of us are up and running. If you want something to complain about, when you can, take a walk, go over any of the hospitals. Take a walk, go over the poorhouses. Take a walk, go downtown Kingston or downtown Montego Bay and look at the street people on the road. That is telling us that we have to make the best of what we have. But I can tell you this, there are some people that really need a little touch up. So we are going to ensure that we touch up some people for the Christmas. Now, in the final story for today, we have been trying to get a photograph of this hoodlum, but so far, we haven't been able to get it. Our viewers, our subscribers, if you have any photograph of this person that we are going to be talking about, send us a WhatsApp message. 876-458-9111. Now, you already know how we do things over here. Not because somebody has passed. If that person was involved in a life of crime, don't come over here so expecting us to sanitize that person or to express any condolence. The person we are going to be talking about, his name is Courtney White. He was popularly known as Ivan Sixside. He was also called Baller because he was a very good footballer. He was 30 years old and he lived at a place named Wagon Wheel in Barrett Hall in the Barrett Town Police area in the parish of St. James. Ivan Sixside, he was a hoodlum. He was a shatter. We are told that he has been in and out of police custody. We are told that he was also arrested in St. Mary. On that occasion, it was some drugs charges. But he has been in and out of jail in Montego Bay. We are also learning that a man was shot and taken out in the same area of Barrett Hall, either January or February earlier this year. That man, we are told that his name was Andrew. He was also called Soji. It is said that Ivan Sixside, he was a suspect in that shooting. Early yesterday morning, Sunday, December 5th, 2021, about 3:30, residents of the Barrett Hall area, they heard loud explosions. But they didn't bother to call the police because gunshots were being fired in that area on a regular basis. Some of those shots were being fired by Ivan Sixside. About 8 o'clock in the morning, the residents stumbled upon the body of Ivan Sixside. As a result, the police were called in. When the police went to the scene, they saw Ivan Sixside. He had multiple gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. He was dressed in a white t-shirt and an army color shorts. Ivan Sixside, apparently he died on the spot, but he was taken to hospital where he was so pronounced. When this crime scene was processed, we are told that 11 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So, Ivan Sixside, he lived by the gun and he ended up dying by the gun. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.